Hello guys, in this video I am going to give demo of result management system project. This is the part 2 of this project, and if you are watching this video directly, I will recommend you please watch part 1 video of this project to understand this project better, where I have explained about this project and various functions at high level. Now let's continue with the demo. So, as mentioned in earlier video, there are 3 user roles in this project: student, teacher and admin. So, first of all, I will start with teacher role. Once I click on this teacher option, I can see there are again 2 options. One is for register and other for login. By clicking on this register option, teacher can register to the system. To register, teacher have to enter some details such as full name, mobile number, username and password. Along with this, teacher also need to select one security question from 3 options and have to submit answer for selected question. This will help to reset password in future in case teacher do not remember his or her password. As I have clicked on all of these fields and not entered any data, I am getting some validation messages for each field. So we need to satisfy these conditions, otherwise this register button will be disabled and teacher will not be able to register. Now I will enter valid details in these fields. I have entered teacher name as Mr. Abhishek Bhagwat and given any 10-digit mobile number, username as Abhishek123 and some password. I will select one security question and enter answer for that. So here I have selected name of favorite actor and added Rajkumar as a security answer. You can see this register button is now active and I can submit all details by clicking on it. As I clicked on this button, I am redirected to the login page and also got one message that registration is successful. Now let's consider a situation that teacher have forgotten the password. So to retrieve that password back, he or she can click on this option that I do not remember my password. Once clicked on that, system will ask mobile number, so teacher have to enter the mobile number with which he or she registered. If I enter the wrong mobile number and click on this enter button, I am getting warning that this mobile number is not present in records. And now if I enter correct mobile number and then click on this enter button again, then I am redirected to the other page where system is asking the security question which we had selected while registering. We have to write correct security answer here. If I am making mistake in security answer, I will get warning that this answer was not matching with the original answer and hence teacher will not be able to reset his or her password. Now if I try with correct security answer, then we are able to see username for the teacher and teacher can add new password in this field and reset it. Once clicked on this reset password button, I am redirected to the login page and also got success message that password is reset. Now I try to log in with username and password. First of all, I will select wrong username and password combination and click on this login. So I am getting warning that your username and password is not correct. Now I will log in with correct combination. See, as I clicked on login button with correct details, I am getting another info message that admin have not yet activated account for this teacher. So to activate the teacher account, we have to log in with admin role. Now to do this, I will just duplicate this tab and come back to the main page. Here I will click on admin option. So I have entered correct password for admin and will log in to this website or application. Now we can see the admin dashboard where there are 6 tabs available such as teachers, classes, subjects, results, analytics and logout option. So we will see all of these one by one. So first I am clicking on Teachers tab. Here admin can see both active teachers and inactive teachers. Here there are already some teachers present because I had already added those by running SQL script. Not only teachers but some data related to the classes, subjects and students is also added to save some time and to show most of the functions in this demo. Now when I click on this inactive teacher button, admin can see list of all inactive teachers. So now there are two teachers. One I already had added and another is added just now. So admin can click on this I button and view more details about teacher. Here we can see name and mobile number and three buttons such as back, activate and delete. Admin can verify details of teacher and can activate by clicking on this button. This teacher is activated by admin. Hence, our teacher should be able to log in with his credential. So to check that, I will just go to this other tab which I have kept open for teacher user. After entering correct credentials and when I clicked on this login button, teacher is now able to log in and can see teacher dashboard. We will see all of these activities for teacher dashboard, but we will do that later. Now I will just go back to the admin dashboard. Here I will come back by clicking on this button. Now in inactive tab, there is only one teacher present. I will activate her as well. Now we can see there are total 7 teachers under this active tab. To show that delete teacher function, I will come back to teachers tab and log out from here. I will just register with one dummy teacher quickly. So I have registered with the dummy detail for teacher and now once again come back to the admin dashboard. Now here again we can see that newly registered dummy teacher under this inactive tab. I can activate this teacher by clicking on this activate button, and if I want to deactivate it again, I can do that as well. But for deactivating teacher, system will ask confirmation. There is a possibility that this teacher may have some permissions added by admin already, and if admin is deactivating that teacher, then all those permissions will get deleted. So that's why we are getting this warning. For now, I have not given any permission to this teacher and I will just click on yes deactivate option. After deactivating, we can see there is one information message that teacher is deactivated and permission related with this teacher are also deleted. Now let's say admin think that this teacher is not valid and he wants to delete this teacher. Then admin can do that by clicking on this delete button, and once again it will ask for confirmation, and by clicking on yes delete button, teacher will get deleted. Now as I mentioned, I already have added some data in database for this demo. We can take a look at that by clicking on this analytics button. So this analytics tab will give summary to admin about system. So for now there are 6 subjects, 6 classes, 7 teachers and total 120 students are present. Now I will show you the various activities that admin can perform. Admin will be able to add subjects to the system, and to do that he will simply click on this subject tab. Here we can see some subjects which are previously added. I will just add one more subject here. Let's add subject English which have total marks as 100. So by clicking on this add button, I can add this subject. What will happen if I try to add subject with same name which is already present in the list? Let's try that. So as you can see, if we try to add subject with the same name once again, we will get warning like this that subject is already present. Now admin can update subjects by clicking on this update button. Now let's say admin wants to change full marks of subject English to 120. Then he will just edit here and subject will get updated by clicking on this update button. I will again change this from 120 to 100 and update. I will add one more dummy subject here with full marks as 50. If admin don't want this subject in the system, then he can simply delete it by clicking on this delete button. System will ask confirmation by saying that this activity can delete marks if added for that subject by any teacher and permissions related to it will also get deleted. I will now click on this yes button and will delete subject. So now this newly added subject needs to be assigned to some classes. So that can be done by clicking on this assign class button. Here we can see there are two sections present. One section have list of all subjects and other section have list of all classes. So here admin can assign multiple classes by selecting one subject at a time. So for 4 of these subjects, that is mathematics, science, history and geography, I have already assigned classes. Hence, if I select any of these subjects, we can see all checkboxes of classes are checked. Now I want to assign the remaining subjects to these classes. So I am choosing Hindi subjects and I will assign it to 4 of these classes. Now I will click on this assign button. I will select Sanskrit and will assign it to remaining 2 classes. Similarly, I will again choose English subject which we just have added and we will assign it to all of the classes. So like this, we can assign subjects to various classes from here. Now we will see how admin can manage classes. So I will click on this classes button. Here we can see all available classes added to the application. Admin can add new class by clicking on this add class button. So I will add 3 new classes here one by one, that is 9A, 9B and 9C. You can see these classes are added here. Similar to subjects, we also can update or delete these classes by clicking on this update button. So I have added here this double B by mistake and I will just change and update it by clicking on this update button. And now I don't want this 9C class, so I can simply click on this delete button and class will be deleted. Here one important thing to note is that class gets deleted without asking any confirmation because these were just newly added classes and no students are added to this class. But let's say some students are already present to the class, then it should ask for confirmation and give some warning. So to show that I already had these classes and there are some students belonging to these classes, so I will try to delete one of these class. So here we can see we got some warning that if we delete this class, then all the students added to this class will also get deleted. Here it is showing that 20 students will get deleted and I don't want that. So I will click here on cancel button now. I will click on this back button so we can come back to the main page under classes tab. Now if admin want to see more details about class, then he can do that by simply clicking on this class. So I have clicked on class 6A. So here I am able to see all the students added to this class. Then I can also see information about teachers. So Ashish Jain is class teacher of this class 6A and he also teaches mathematics to this class. Similarly, we can see details of other subject teachers. We can see list of all subjects assigned to this class by clicking on this subject tab. Here we can see all the subjects which was assigned to this class. Assignment of subjects to class can be done from here as well by clicking on this add subject button. Here, all required subjects are already added to this class, hence I will come back. As there are two classes which we just added some time before, which is class 9A and class 9B, and those classes do not have any subjects added yet. Hence, I will add subjects to those classes by using this option. So I will come back to the subjects option of class 9A and will select all subjects except Hindi and add those to this class. Similarly, I will also add some subjects to class 9B as well. So like this, we have added subjects to this class, but there are no teachers and students present for this class. So once admin give permissions to teachers, that information will also be shown here. So let's see that how admin can add or give permissions to the teachers. For doing that, I will click on this teachers tab, and here we can see all active teachers. So let's click on this I button and view details about Abhishek Bhagwat. There are no permissions given to him yet. I want to make this teacher as a class teacher of some classes, so that can be done by clicking here. Here there are only two classes available. This is because all other classes have already assigned class teacher. If I come back and click on Mr. Ashish Jain, then I can see he is a class teacher of two classes. And if I just remove class teacher permission for class 6B and select. Now I will go again to the Abhishek Bhagwat and click on class teacher permission. Now we can see there are three classes available. So that means whatever classes which do not have added any class teacher, that will be available here. So I will make Abhishek Bhagwat as a class teacher for 9A and 9B and click on select. I will again go back and will make Mr. Ashish Jain as a class teacher of 6B. Now I will also want to add some other permissions, so I can do that by clicking on this edit button. So to add permissions of subjects, there are two drop downs. One for selecting class and another for selecting subject. I can select on this class and then I can choose a subject from that class by using this second drop down option. I will click on this add permission button. Like this, permission will be added for a particular teacher. Now, while adding permissions, there can be three cases possible. First one is that we are selecting such a combination of class and subject where no other teacher have such permissions already added. So here I am selecting class 9B and subject as a English. So here permission get added successfully because no other teacher have same permission already. Second case is that we may try to add same permission once again. So I will select same combination once again and will click on this add permission button. In this case, I got information pop-up that same permission is already there. Now third case can be like that I am selecting such a class and subject combination which is already added to some other teacher. So I will select class 6A and will select this subject mathematics here. And once I click on this add button, I can see pop-up. This permission is already belongs to some other teacher and name of that teacher will also come here, so that admin will get clear idea about all permissions. So like this, various permissions can be given to teachers. Now let's have a look at results tab. Here under this tab, we can see all classes present. So let's click on one of the class which we have recently added, that is class 9A. We can see there is no result to display for now because this class do not have any student added by class teacher. So let's check the same for any other class. This time I am clicking on class 6B. Okay, now here you can see there is list of students from class 6B and they have some marks assigned for some of the subjects. But if we see carefully, there are two subjects which have 0 marks for all the students. This is because the respective subject teacher of that class have not added marks or those marks are not confirmed by the subject teacher. Here, this green bar which is showing 67% completed also gives the same information. That means 67% of total number of subjects of this class have marks added and confirmed by subject teacher. If admin wants to look, then that can be seen by clicking on this details button. Here you can see there are two subjects, that is English and Hindi, for which marks are not yet confirmed. In that, there is no teacher present for these Hindi subjects. This is because this subject of class B is not assigned to any of the teacher. So first of all, let's add this permission to some teacher. So come back to the teacher section, and here I will select teacher Priyanka Khare and will add this permission to her. So here I am selecting class 6B and subject as Hindi. So I have added this permission. Now let's go to the result section and click on this details button. Here we can see that now for Hindi subject, teacher is available for class 6B. Now I will click on this back button. The thing which we have to consider here that admin can publish result of particular class only when marks of all the subjects are confirmed. Hence, this publish button is not active now. So we have to add marks of these two subjects and confirm it. We will do that while I explain the functions of the teacher. And that we will do in the next video, as this video will be too long.